Hello, it is telling me that I am now live. Let me know if you can see or hear me. Oh, that's weird. You can kind of see my fan going off. I have some peppermint tea today for the write-in, and I'm ready to frickin' do this. I have still about 4.5 scenes, maybe 4 scenes, left to rework and rewrite, and then it will be all zero draft words, and I'm so excited. I just want to get to this, so that's my goal for today and tomorrow, is just get through these bits. Oh yay, okay, you can see me. Hooray! Hello everyone! Hi Sarah, hey Mark, yay from Abigail! Hello, hello! So glad. Well, let me know how your projects are going for you. Let me know how excited you are to be in the second half of NaNoWriMo. That's what I was talking about on Instagram, is that I continually have these revelations, and I had it, oh, hi Natalia, and I had it with Becca the other day too, that I just need to be kinder with myself, because I just have these expectations for what I'm supposed to do, and if I don't hit them, I get down on myself, even though I've made tons of progress. So I was going back through my photos, and I saw a picture I took when I was in Chicago, and I was just like, man, that girl would be so proud of me right now, but me now isn't letting myself. So anyways, I'm trying to fix that, trying to rework the brain. Hopefully y'all are being kinder to yourself too. Let's see, Emery's hoping to hit 25,000 today. Hooray! The chat is going so fast. Yes, it is. Hello, everyone. Hello from Finland. Oh my gosh. The internet's just so cool, because obviously I'm sitting here in Texas, but like, how awesome is that? Hello. Hello to Finland. Let's see. Erica says, it's not going so good. I have a good amount of words, but I realize my Act 1 did not work with the story, and I'm trying to repair it so I can move forward, because now I'm stuck and can't work on Act 2. I totally know what you mean. Yes. And that's something that basically happened with my whole zero draft, was I just written myself into a corner or a wall. So, oh man, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for you though. And hopefully maybe the next couple of days will just be all about reworking and something will come to you. That's my hope. Let's see. Cachet says, I'm having to routine and it's overwhelming me. Are you like, you mean like you're trying to find a routine, or your routine right now is overwhelming you? But yes. Let's see. Oh, I did see. I just saw, I logged into YouTube and I saw Becca's video. She says she wrote 10 words yesterday, hoping to write all the words today. Yes, that is what we need. All of the words, or all of the reworking, are novels. Ainsley needs 2,000 to catch up. Over 2,000? You can do it. You can freaking do it. I saw someone say, which I can't find in the chat now, that they're not, here we go. Hope saying, I am not worrying about my novel, I'm just writing. I will think about it if it makes sense later. Yeah, that's what I do with my zero draft. That's what my process usually is. All of us writing ourselves into corners. I'm telling you, there is, I even saw NaNoWriMo sent this email that was like, you're officially in this middle chunk and that's the hardest. Welcome to the wall. And I was like, yeah, no kidding. It's tough. I was trying to look at all the letters. I got some letters in the mail yesterday for some pep talks that I will have to read. I feel like next year, maybe I'll give myself a day 15 pep talk also, 10, 15, and 20. Let's see. I was trying to find, oh my gosh, look at this. See, and here's where we also need to, we'll have other people inspire us, because Amber just reached 40,000 words. That's incredible. Good job, Amber. Oh my gosh. And someone likened zero drafting as adding sand to make sandcastles later, and I love that. I think that's a great analogy. JP, I'm actually on track, slightly surprised about it. Look at that. I feel like we really are just all over the place, and I'm going to use all of you guys who are crushing it as my inspiration today, because that is what I hope. Be kind to myself, but also to crush it. So we're going to see if I can do these two things. Also, thank you guys. I did put my hair into braids today. The thing about having really long hair is that it makes it easier to braid. All right, well, I think we should just get into it and start sprinting. So I had been doing longer sprints with Becca. And again, I'm trying to get into longer ones. I don't think I could ever go to 30, but we'll just kind of see what people think we should do, how much. Athena, yes, crush it with kindness. That is going to be the mantra. Let's see. I'm seeing Rain says 10 minutes to warm up. You know, I did this last time, or I did this on the Patreon live stream, but we did the date. So like 11 minutes, 16 minutes, and then 19 minutes. So maybe we can ramp up and then ramp back down. I see some people are doing 11:16, 11:16. Okay, we'll do 11:16 and then we'll go to 19 and then we can have a longer one. Okay, this is what's happening. Let's do it. Yes, or people, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll switch it up. Okay, so how do I share with y'all my screen? I don't know why I always forget how to do this. Share a screen. I have my timer up already. And then I'm keeping my fingers crossed for all of us that we're going to do well this time. Okay, everyone. Let's get to writing, shall we? Start. Ooh. All right, time, guys. Let's see, how did you do? I did see some people saying that I typed really fast. I don't know how loud it is on the other side of things, but man, part of that, again, is because I'm rewriting. So I have both documents up. As I get closer to the scenes that I'm going to be zero drafting, more of even the rewritten material has to change. So like this scene that I was working on, I had a character in the scene who, because I fixed something earlier, can no longer be in the scene, right? So I was just sitting here and I was like, how am I going to do this so that it also works in the future? But I think I got it and it's looking good. So that's also the key to writing fast, is just copying some of it. Let's see. Ooh, I gotta scroll back to see how everyone did. Oh, hi, Brooke. Brooke got 265. Way to go, Brooke. Oh my gosh. Man, I was talking with Brooke and also just like, she's been getting up so early, you guys, in order to do NaNoWriMo. It's crazy inspiring, and I don't know how she's doing it, because I've tried to get up early for some of Brooke's live write-ins before, like when she hosts her 5 a.m. morning ones, but the problem is, in order to get up and be ready at 5 to write with Brooke, I have to get up at like 4:40. And once we get into the 4 anything number, it starts to be a no-go for me. So I do not know how she's doing it. It's incredible. Let's see, 4:40 for Vicky, 3:12 for July. Empty Kingdoms is saying the typing's pretty loud. Okay, hopefully we can just go down a little bit if it's a problem. Let's see. Mary got 175. Sarah's just eating breakfast. Also a good choice. Also, not to turn this into another like food live stream, but I'm very curious what you're eating. I'm gonna get lunch after this. Or I might go work out and then have lunch. I'm trying to get back into the habit of working out again, because it kind of like every trip I take out of town, I just stop doing it, and it's really hard for me to get back into a routine. So I'm hoping to add that back in there, and also because I think it'll really help with my mental health to be getting out and going and doing it, and that way I'm like away from the computer for a while, because I think part of it is just the sheer number of hours I spend kind of hunched. So yoga is helping a lot, but I think working out would help even more. So let me know what y'all do for that. It's just the same problem over and over for me. Peyton got 172. The Night Reader, what a great name, got 389. And a great, like, avatar thing. Oh, do you do BookTube? Is that what is happening? I like it. Let's see. Again, let me know what you're eating. I'm just hungry. 406 for the Norwegian writer. 459 for CO Savvy. Hey! Let me scroll down. Oh my gosh. Brooke wants to know if I have a back support brace thingy. Majiggy. Nope, I don't have anything. I mean, on the chair, yeah, it's got like the lumbar support kind of thing, but I don't have, I mean, is it really supporting my lumbar? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that's, yeah. I know, this is a very global write-in, so, or just share all the food. Tremolo, I cycled to the coffee shop where I'm writing. That's awesome. That's so cool. I'm really excited because that coffee shop I went to yesterday, the first one, I think I'm going to be going there maybe, I don't want to say once a week, but like probably once every 2 weeks. And I think that'll be really nice. So I'm excited. I just love writing in coffee shops. There's something about the atmosphere of other people kind of coming and going and other people also working that just like gets me in the zone. I get so much more done. And it also helps because I don't know if y'all do this, but I don't connect to Wi-Fi when I'm at coffee shops to kind of help me do that. For some reason at home that I just can't get myself to keep up with it. But at coffee shops or away from my own desk, I don't even bother turning the Wi-Fi on. It's great. Oh, pizza sounds so good. And spaghetti. Oh my God, all the food. I want it. Oh, yay. Thanks for making it, Christine. Also, oh my gosh, Jack got 891 words. That's incredible. Colt says, my friend introduced me to a new coffee shop that is pretty nice, but going there by bus is a bit of a commitment. Yes, that is harder. I get so used to things. Well, when I travel, I love going to places where I can use solely public transportation. Like Chicago was amazing because we got to take like the train and the bus system and then like their little metro kind of thing. But, you know, in Texas, it's just like if you can't walk there, which you probably can't, you just got to drive, which not super. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, but you know, not the best for the environment. Ooh, egg bagel and a hash brown. Sounds so good. Oh my gosh. Chelsea, which cooking shows do you watch? I can't ever find anything that gives me the same feeling as Great British Baking Show. I have tried the Great Canadian Baking Show. And I can't remember who told me about that, but it's incredible. And so now I want more, but I don't know if it'll ever fill the same hole. Last night, I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas because I still have a lot of my Halloween decorations up. And, you know, I don't know if I'm ready for the transition to Christmas. Like, I already have I still have this out. I love, you know, all the lights and everything, but I might just keep my Halloween decorations up until Thanksgiving and then switch over. I don't know. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad that they can help at all. And it's always fun, like when I'm going through the comments, it just makes me feel better too. So it's a very circular process, I hope. All right. I had no idea either until I think it was like the last writing stream I did where someone told me about it and I was like, oh my gosh. It's interesting though. For people who have watched both, this is probably a very small audience of people, but there's something about the way that the Canadian Baking Show did it. I think because they're trying to stuff it into a certain amount of time that like the first few episodes go so much faster. I think GBBO allows like a more like lackadaisical approach even at the beginning. And then the Great Canadian Baking Show, I think, is trying to stuff every episode into a 60-minute window. So the first ones felt quite rushed, but it's still great. It's still wonderful. And I like the host, so even better. Let's see. I saw some people talking about other. Oh, that's right. Junior Bake Off. I should. I follow half the people I follow on Instagram are either other writers or it's like people I've watched in Great British Bake Off. And they were posting about the Junior Bake Off. So I really should watch that one. I'm going to figure out a way that I can get it. Ooh, I love extra YouTube recommendations. Keto Connect. Okay. I'm going to try and keep that in mind. Halloween Forever. Heck yes. Halloween Forever. Oh, Sugar Rush and Nailed It. Okay, I have seen those on Netflix, but I haven't like added them yet. Good to know. Good to know. Also, how many of y'all, I know this is probably a little bit too US centric because I don't think it's global yet. I think a couple countries got it before us, but Disney Plus. How are we doing with that? I haven't started any of the shows yet, but I think we've watched a Disney movie at least once a day, or we've had it on in the background, like we had on the Aristocats this morning. Wonderful. Amazing. Everything I could have ever wanted. Okay, I'm not alone. Just Halloween Forever. Yes. Oh, and your cat. I mean, that sounds adorable, but also we need to keep the Halloween up, so your cat needs to get with the system. All right. Okay. I'm thinking that we should, even Stevens. Heck yes. I know everybody wants to be a cat. Okay. I think it is time to do another sprint. We did the 11-16, so maybe we'll go 16-11 and then 19-19, and then we'll go for like a 22-22. We'll see how y'all are feeling with that. So for our friends that use a different dating timing system, hopefully this is just as good. So I'm just double checking. Let me get the next banner up. It's the second sprint of the write-in. Okay, you guys, and start. Woo! right, you guys, how did you do? I managed to actually finish that scene, finally. And I did get another word for my 1000th word. Fifth. So that's good. It's going to be, I say this every time, but it really is going to be fun to piece this one together. I'm very fascinated by how it's going to go. Let's see. Jay Keller got 713. Oh, my thing jumped. Zach got 286, 458. Brooke got 446. Night Reader 525. Lucille 636. Oh my gosh, you crushed it. Also, look at that. Lucille and Fruity Tooty, on my end at least, are right next to each other, and y'all got the same amount of words. That's so funny. I'm seeing a lot of the 500. Some 400, some 300. That's awesome. Okay, I saw Faye asked this earlier too. Congrats on your 774. Do I count the words I'm rewriting for Nano? I haven't been, but since so much time has been taken with this, I'm thinking about it. I'm counting all of the words. So I have an entirely new document and I count all of them because, and this is the thing that I'll experiment with, but I actually think my rewriting process takes me as long as my zero drafting process would, based off of how many times I have to reread the scene and how many times I have to fix the words. And oftentimes, if you see me, I'm typing them up exactly the same, or not the same as the words. I'm typing them up as I go. So it's less stream of conscious writing the zero draft and more just like having to piece together stuff. So yeah, I count them and then I count the zero draft words in. I think it would be too hard. Like if I took a whole sentence, maybe half of the words are the same as the sentence I have in the end. And I think it would be just too hard to count or not count. Yeah. But that's the kind of thing I think NaNoWriMo is good for, is that you can just kind of, because it's however you want to count it, you can do it. You know, there's a lot of people who are Nano Rebels this year. And so whatever feels right to you, I think is really the answer there. See, that's what Thelvy says. The Thelvy? I'm counting all of mine on my revision too. I spend so much time doing it and things change, but don't necessarily get longer. Yeah. So, and that's okay. Yeah, and the retyping is for me just because it helps me to like read it in my head better again, if that makes sense. So otherwise, I don't think I would retype. Sometimes if it's a really good scene, I'll copy and paste when I know it's only going to be like a few things per sentence changing, but oftentimes I'm like completely restructuring a sentence and I'm like, I might as well just rewrite this. Let's see. Oh, hi, Becca. Hi, Diane. I miss Diane. Hello. There we go. Sneaking in from work. I love it. That's great. Amir asks, how do you count handwritten words? So I don't write by hand, but I know a lot of people who do handwrite in NaNoWriMo is that they will like count the number of words for one page and just assume that's an average page and kind of go from there. I would one who can handwrite their novels all of the bonus words personally. I think it's so hard. So I missed a question that people are answering, but I can't find it. So I'm giving up. I'm glad that everyone in the chat is helping everyone else though. Ainsley's 200 away from 25K. You can do it. Yes. And then Ebony reached 28,000. That's awesome. Let's see. This is a good question. So Media Lover says, yeah, I'm getting in words, but they aren't all good. I'd love to good after Nano. I'm going to argue that no one's books are good after Nano. Not because of Nano, but because first drafts are just not really ever good. Some people do have decent first drafts that they work to improve on, but I think that just, you know, because so many people are doing a first draft for NaNoWriMo, it's just never really going to be that great. And that's why I think you can't judge it so harshly. And I think Becca was talking about this in one of her videos, or maybe Emily was, but how it's, at right now, it feels like it's worse than it is when you're reading it back or as you're writing it. But really, you're going to take a little bit of a break from NaNoWriMo, and then when you revisit your story, you're going to realize it's not actually as bad. Some parts are going to be that bad, but it's not actually as bad as you think right now. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Some of it's just getting the story down, figuring the story out, and sometimes you have to write some not as good words. Or conversely, maybe NaNoWriMo, like the 50,000, just isn't your style of writing. Like you're not as interested in writing that many words as quickly because you like to edit as you go, or you like to make sure all the words are like really good. And in that case, you just set your own goal a little bit differently, because I think there's something about the NaNoWriMo atmosphere that's just so nice, whether you're aiming for the 50K or not. Yeah, you can change anything you write for NaNoWriMo. Good parts and not so good parts, exactly. And yes, it's okay to make mistakes now. And yes, the only one that's going to read the novel after. I would advise people not to share their NaNoWriMo draft. It's obviously up to you, and maybe you have someone who's willing to read it at this stage. That's a personal thing. Like I would never share mine at this stage in the game. And if someone told me that they wrote their novel during NaNoWriMo and they gave it to me to read, I'd tell them that I would read it after they revised it. So that's a personal thing. Some people might be more comfortable with it. It's up to you. There we go. Okay, so No Filter Christine says, I have 4 abandoned novels from trying to pants my way through them. Now that I'm using Save the Cat, I'm looking forward to going back and outlining the lost works of Christine. I think we all find things that work for us or don't. So I'm really excited, Christine, to see how you enjoy using Save the Cat, and really how, if you see any differences between this novel you're working on now with it and previous ones. I think that's really the secret, is try not to read what you're writing right now. It's don't go backwards, I guess, is more the like typical good advice. Don't go backwards during NaNoWriMo, at least. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it just keeps jumping. Where was I? Okay, so this is interesting. Jay Keller says, I don't share my story until draft 3 at minimum. No one sees my nano drafts with me. I think I'd agree with that. Depending on how you want to count my 0 draft, I share it at the 2nd draft stage, but that means I've done a 0 draft, a 1st draft, 2nd draft. The 2nd draft that I finally get comfortable. Project Purple was the exception to that last year, where I actually wrote a solid 0 draft. So then after the 1st draft, it was good, but it's all up to you and how you count it. But I agree. I have to figure out the story. That's in the 0 draft. What story am I even trying to tell? I don't know. The 1st draft, now I kind of have the story down. And then the 2nd draft is making it decent enough that another person could read it. There's still going to be mistakes, and I need their opinion on certain plot points or characters. So it's definitely not anywhere close to the final thing, but it's like a better version of either of those 2 things. Let's see. Amanda says, I'm in my 0 draft and I've written everything I've outlined, only about 40,000. And now I'm writing extra behind the scenes for hopeful inspiration. I think that's an awesome idea. I really do love the writing from perspectives of different characters in order to sort of inspire you or come up with backstory that you can use in your novel later that you hadn't thought of before. And also just to like re-inspire you about your story. Let's see. Well, hello, Fox Muffin. Thank you for joining us. Sarah asks if I would say my 0 draft is like a detailed outline. This is the thing. So according to Becca, my friend Becca C. Smith, that's what she would say. She would say yes. I don't ever think of it as a detailed outline, if only because in my head, an outline means you have the story figured out. I call it like a discovery draft. Might be a better way to say it, where I don't really know much of anything. So I'm just kind of going with it. I'm getting a feel for the characters, getting a feel for the world. And what often happens is that I write myself into a corner toward the end, just because I didn't know what I was trying to do. So then when I go back later, I fix it, and now I know what the story I'm trying to tell is. So depending on what you think of an outline, the answer is yes. It's kind of I feel like we're all using different words for the purpose of the same thing, which is learning about our story and then trying to tell it. So I don't know. Yes, no, maybe, yes. Let's see. The world, according to Emma, says my story is told in a lot of flashbacks and is being narrated by the main character, but I have certain flashbacks told from the perspective of other characters as they tell her the story to her. That sounds fascinating. Also, I love your photo with Mickey. That sounds so interesting. Project Purple was one where my main character was writing the book, so she had all of the knowledge. It included like some foreshadowing elements and also backtracking, so the timeline is kind of an interesting thing. So I think yours might be similar, where it's the narrator is the main character, so you have some stuff you play around with. Discovery draft sounds so much nicer than zero draft. I think in my head it just makes sense. I like zero draft better than first draft because then I guess it's just the number thing. It's kind of up to you, whatever you want to call it. I feel like if I call it discovery draft, then people ask if that's my first draft, and to me, it doesn't feel like a first draft. So it's all a weird thing. Whatever you want to call it. Maybe I'll have to start using that as a synonym for people, being like my zero draft, aka my discovery draft, and maybe that'll help people. There you go. Yeah, that's what I need to tell myself is. My friends all have outlines and scenes with dialogue, and I'm just writing about how people connect with each other and world detail. Yeah. Man, we all have such different processes, and it's so interesting. Dumpster draft, because it's trash until I edit it. I like that one too. Also a good option. Fetus draft, yes. That's wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and do another sprint. I think maybe 1919. We're almost out of 2019, so why not celebrate the year while we can, I guess. All right. And then let me switch this over because we are about to be on our third sprint of the right end. And I'm actually going to, I didn't do it before, but I'm actually going to try and plant a tree this time. So for those of y'all using the Forest app, Becca's been doing a really good job during her sprints of always doing it. I usually use it by myself when I'm doing like Pomodoro sessions or something. But I'm going to do 25 minutes and just not touch my phone so that I get a tree. Plant! Okay, and are y'all ready to start sprinting? It's happening. Start! All right. Dang, way to go, guys. I feel like that went so quick. Also, probably because half of it, I was trying to set up the vlog camera. So, hello, everyone. I think I got what I need, though. I think I can put that to the side. All right. How did y'all do? Let me know. I need to make a little mark. I stopped mid-scene, so I don't know what I just saw, but I thought it said that. There we go. Brooke said that she just ate lunch and watched The Office instead of right. Come on, Brooke. I'm just kidding. That sounds like a great way to spend a lot of time. The Office is very binge-worthy, even if I did have to give up on it. So Lydia got 884. Holy crap. The World According to Emma got 733. Jay Keller got 1,006. My goodness. Yay! Julia just hit 25,000. I skipped a bunch of the middle of my story and I'm currently working on the end bit so that my two main female characters just kiss for the first time. That's awesome. Yay for skipping to the very exciting part. Yay for all of the fun and congratulations on hitting 25,000. Diane got 557. Danish got 216. Yes, oh, hello to the vlog. Let's see. 301 and in uncharted territory. Becca said she wrote a scene that made her cry. I think that's very good. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for this freaking story. Becca. Let's see. 571. Stephanie is so close to 32,000. 634 for Megan. Oh my gosh. And Melody didn't write any words, but almost has a chapter edited. That's awesome. See, NaNoWriMo can be good for so many things. I stopped in the middle of an almost death. My character is about to witness another attempt to trick death, and this is going to be a really fun one because she might be stepping in, and I'm excited. It's always fun to write. And then also I figured out, so this is once I do this scene, I'll only have one more scene. It's a very short one before everything is 0 draft words. I'm so excited. So I might actually get to that point on this stream. That would be incredible. That would be so awesome. But I did, as I've been rereading and reworking stuff, I figured out a freaking scene that I didn't have in my timeline that I'd almost like just written into the thing that I didn't realize. Anyways, it's gonna work perfectly, and I never made a mental note for that to happen. It was just like a throwaway line that I had written before, and I was like, I can use that. So now I have another scene, and I'm very excited. I think I'm slowly making that 65 to 75% that I don't know smaller. So that's awesome. I saw someone said that they are about to kill off a character, so you and me both. Let's see. Yay! Ryan is hoping to hit 30,000 today. Congratulations on passing 29,000. That's awesome. Let's see. Hey, I've been doing the 1,000-word sentence as well and just added snowflakes as my 22nd word. That's awesome. Snowflakes is such a sweet one. I always get excited when I have a good word to add, even though I know that you need a lot of those like little connector words in order to actually make the sentence work. But snowflakes is such a good one. Yeah, everyone. Which I can't show that comment for some reason. Oh no, am I still live? It's not letting me press stuff. Oh well, hopefully it's working okay. Let's see. Jay Keller just hit 28,000, but the whole manuscript just hit 90,000. Holy crap, that's awesome. What is your story about, Jay Keller? Or like what genre is it? I'm so curious. So I often use sprints as I just do dialogue. Yeah, same. And I do that even when I'm by myself doing sprints, is that they're so dialogue heavy because my brain works faster with the dialogue and the back and forth kind of bits. So you're not alone. Same here. Wait, I saw someone's trying to hit 50,000 today. That's awesome. Oh my God, everyone's doing so good. Or you're on the track to be doing good. Let's see. I was still stuff randomly. Oh no, did I go away again? Oh, this is terrible. Oh no. You know what though? Worst case scenario, if I disappear, I think we've gotten a fair amount of sprinting in. So if the worst happens, you know, this was a fun amount of time. If I just disappear again, you guys will know what happened. Brooke stuffed me in her fridge. I want that on record. Stephanie needs to kill 2 characters. Look at all of us just killing so many people. My supporting character is gonna die. What's been the most interesting way that you've killed a character before? Yeah, I'm curious. And or what's the most weird Google you've had to come up with in order how to kill a character? Because I feel like that's always the tough part, is just all the Googling. I've seen people do the "don't worry, I'm a writer," just in case someone's following along with the Google searches. Oh, Lieber says, my protagonist knows the girl witch he is with is being haunted by a succubus, but he's a cat and cannot speak. All of that sounds so fascinating. I love witches. I'm very excited for all of them to make a huge comeback. So, oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. A Pigeon is writing a fluffy bonding moment. That's so sweet. My friend Jessica calls them cookie scenes because they're just so sweet. They're just so cute. There's not a whole lot of cookie scenes in Project Death, which you guys might have expected given the working title Project Death, but I do have a couple scenes, and I have a romance-y kind of thing a little bit coming up, or working its way towards. So I think there will be a couple cookie scenes, but not too many, honestly. Oh my gosh, Theo has magically stoned a character to death. YA anime-inspired fantasy with elemental magic. That's amazing. That sounds so great. Let's see. Hospital's about to get rushed from loads of poisoned people. And I also had some poisoned people in this story too. I'm just so fascinated by any and all types of poisonings. Okay. And Roy Googling a lot of stuff about torturing devices of all kinds. Yes, of course. Raven says, I'm getting to the part where my characters have to get to the stairs to shut off the power box to shut down the elevator so that the zombie monster will be contained on the lab floor. Yes, that sounds great. Did y'all ever play, oh gosh, what is the game? I have such a visualization in my mind of this zombie game. Oh, this is gonna bother me. Hold on, I gotta come up with it. I'm like, if I don't come up with it now, it's not gonna happen. Left Dead. Okay. Did anyone ever play Left 4 Dead? Anytime I think of like characters have to get somewhere to circumvent zombies or something, I think of Left 4 Dead, and I loved it. I love zombies, much like witches. I want all of them all the time. I never played Half-Life or Resident Evil. Oh, look at that. Yes. Okay. I'm not alone in loving Left 4 Dead. I did really like Left 4 Dead 2, but both of those were just so good. So much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at that. All right. Oh, I played Left 4 Dead or Killing Floor, though. I'm going to have to look this up because I feel like I would be interested in that. Yes. Yes. Okay. And Last of Us. I really do need... I just have a whole list of things. Maybe that'll be my NaNoWriMo reward. I don't know if y'all got the email. I'm sure everyone got the email, but the NaNoWriMo mug this time is like 20% off right now, and I go ahead and then that's going to be my reward for getting this first draft done. Maybe this year I'll actually keep with what I say and I won't use the mug until I've completed this draft, whether that's during NaNoWriMo or if I trickle over into December like Becca's kind of planning to. So, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. I think if we do like a 22-minute one, then we'll have a little bit of time left to chat. So you know what though? I did 22 last time, so I'm actually thinking we're gonna do a 23-32 because why not? let me go ahead and pull up the timer again. Oh, Brooke's saying that she never got the email. Let me double check because I'm sure that it's somewhere if y'all are signed up for the Nano website. Let me double check. I think it's because of, yeah, the NaNoWriMo store. Take 20% off all merchandise from November 19th. I will type the code because I think this is one that everyone should have theoretically gotten. It's not like it's a specialized code. I'm going to go ahead and type the code into the chat. And that way, if you want 20% off, you can have it. And it's now through November 19th. And let me type it. Hold on. 2019 Writer Fuel. And also consider giving them a couple bonus dollars. They always have that option at the end. Remember, NaNoWriMo is not for profit, and all of the money that is given to them is used for super great causes like the Young Writers Program. So yes, definitely recommend. I don't have my mug now, but the one I used this morning was a NaNoWriMo mug. So, okay, let's go ahead and get to sprinting. Let me pull the banner up. I think this will be our fourth and final sprint, so this is the banner we're going to use. Okay, everybody, and start. time. All right. Oh, my bad. All right. How did you guys do on the final sprint of this live stream? Oh my gosh. Let me go ahead and get rid of this banner. I managed to pass, what am I at now? I'm at 46,161 words. And I am at the part that I should be zero drafting almost everything from here on out. These are all new words, all new scenes that I've thought up as I was outlining. Oh my gosh. I'm also really excited because this now means that, like, I don't know, I guess I'm looking more forward to the end now. Oh, I am so excited. I did get another word and it was out. And actually I have 4 copycat words. I've gotten one, my, the, and out are words within my sentence that I have duplicates of. So that's going to be a little bit interesting. We'll see. The and my, I think I'll probably need. Out is going to be interesting and one is going to be also interesting. Let's see how you guys did. Oh my gosh, 627, Branadree. Sandra's now at 18,615, way to go, and Catherine's almost at 15,000. Yay, you guys. 285 for Cody, 650 for Amber, 1,077 for Lazy Macy, 1,146 for Sage. Oh my gosh, thank you, I'm so excited, it's gonna be so much fun. Let's see. Adventures in Fantasy, 731 because I tangented. That should definitely be a verb, and I feel you on that. Sonia's at 46,183. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. Kelly, how did you do this? 2,462 for the whole stream. That's incredible. Mr. Artist crossed 27,000. Oh my gosh. Stephanie passed 32,000. This is awesome. This is so cool. I cannot believe so many people are doing so good. Like, what? Hit 20, oh my gosh, 2,290 for the stream? You guys are crazy. And look at that, Shaylin passed 55,000 during this live. That is insane to me. Oh my gosh. Well, the follow-up question to this is, now that y'all have gotten so many words in this stream, is are you guys going to keep writing or are you going to take a little break? I think I will be taking a little break and eating lunch and then going to the gym, or one of those in whichever order. Also, I don't know of anyone else who's doing a live stream today, but I would love to know about them if y'all are doing them or you know someone who's doing one today. I have seen my friend Jessica and I think is it Caro at AuthorTube Tribe have or within the AuthorTube Tribe have been keeping up with Excel spreadsheets of when certain writing sprints are happening. So I should probably take another look at that. But yeah, okay, I'm seeing a lot of people saying a break. Laundry and then clean. I'm going to try and do a little bit more in my room too. Definitely a break. Kendall says, my perfectionism will not let me quit until I reach the next 1,000. You can do it. Yes. Oh my gosh, 254 in the Philippines. Oh my god, yes, get some sleep. That's crazy. Okay, Word Nerds did one earlier. I clicked on the wrong thing. But oh my gosh, good luck, Isabella. Fingers crossed for the 28,000. Let me see if I can find. Okay, Marissa Mohi's doing one. That's right. Okay, I will have to go check out Marissa's later. And I know she has a co-host this time, right? Am I crazy? I think she has a co-host. So that'll be a lot of fun. Yes, time for coffee, time for food, time for sleep, time for a little bit of a break, time to do some jumping jacks. You'll have been at the computer for a while. And oh, Marissa has it in 5 minutes. Okay, great. This will give us all 5 minutes to hop over there. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I had so much fun. I'm feeling really good to have finished that. And I hope y'all are feeling a little bit better about your NaNoWriMo project after this. So I will see y'all all tomorrow with another video. And I'll be doing a live stream again, at least on Wednesday, I think, over on Brooke's channel. So all right, bye guys. Thank you.